stars are not the only ones idolized around the world. Another idol, a remarkable Indian phenomenon, is the playback singer, particularly one of Asha Bhosle's caliber. Asha is undoubtedly one of the most versatile singers you have ever come across. With a mellifluous voice and rich musical imagination, Asha Bhosle is comfortable in any style. She can enter any domain with equal zest. Here she is now, our singing idol, Asha Bhosle.
Hello, this is Chandrasekhar welcoming you to another delightful part of our South Asian programming on Asian Horizons today. We have a special on an outstanding personality from the Indian subcontinent, a lady who has made an enormous contribution to the field of art and culture and music, and she has to her credit approximately 12,000 recordings, which is pretty close to the Guinness Book and the World Records. And in addition to that, she has done record sales of approximately 44 million, and it's none other than the lovable, your favorite, Asha Bhosle. Asha ji, welcome to the show.
Namaskar.
Also joining us is another very charming personality from the Indian motion picture industry. She became a very big hit in the recent past with her beautiful performance in Khalnayak. Well known for her artistic work, working with Shyam Benegal, and currently not only a great film actress, but also a promising director, your favorite, Neena Gupta. Welcome to the program, Neena.
Namaste.
Asha ji, tell us about your performance, your North American tour. I understand you've been creating a sensation wherever you had your live shows recently. Tell us about it.
I'm singing last 50 years, and I have to try and that so many songs I'm singing in the show, that 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90s.
Well, that's a great accomplishment. You started singing from the year 1943.
I was 10 years old at that time.
My God, at the age of 10 you started singing. That's wonderful. Tell me, which was the first song that you ever sang in a movie? Do you remember that song?
Yes, I remember that song, Marathi song.
Marathi song?
Yes, I act also that.
You acted in that as a child artist,
Yes.
10 years old? I see. What was the name of that movie? Do you remember the name?
Yeah, Mazabal means my son.
I see. Which were some of your earlier songs that you really enjoyed in the early 40s or 50s?
So many songs like Naya Daur
Oh, yes.
and Howrah Bridge.
Right.
Very nice song. Aiye Meherban Baithiye Jaane Ja. They're very hit songs.
You know, so many artists have done lip sync for your singing.
Yeah.
You've made others big stars. Because in the Indian film industry, there is no movie without at least a dozen songs. Movies don't succeed if there are not good songs. So basically, you have given life to so many movies. So many artists have become big stars because of your voice. Which are the artists that you feel your voice suited them well? You know, there was, right from the old days, like there was Meena Kumari, there was Nargis, there was Madhubala.
Yes, Madhubala.
Madhubala.
Nargis, Asha Parekh, Rekha, so many artists. They're all good artists.
She can sing a bhajan and she can sing a sexy song as well. So she could suit all the heroines, I suppose. And one could never think that, oh, this voice doesn't suit her. That's what I felt.
Needless to say, Asha is one of the backbones of the film music industry in India, and for the last 50 years has lent her voice to thousands of actresses.
South Asian community doesn't need any introduction for you. You are so well known, you're a household name. But for others, you know, who are probably watching this show, for other Canadians, Americans who are getting used to watching you, I want you to do one line of a bhajan, and I want you to do one line of yodeling of that type of a song. or a fast song. Just do one line of a bhajan for us.
Oh. Now?
Just, yeah, one line.
It's very difficult
Just
to...
stage pe gaati no? Meena Kumari wala.
Mm.
Give me a little demonstration of a faster piece, something that's very peppy, that is, to change your mood from one to the other.
Ina minadika,
Oh, yeah.
Rodai Dominica, Makanaka, Chica Picarika, Ina Minarika de Dai Dominica, Makanaka, Chica Picarola, Ram Pum Push, Ram Pum Push, Ram Pum Push, Ram Pum Push.
Just for the benefit of viewers, this is a song that was in the Binaka Geet Mala as a platinum disc. This movie created a golden jubilee record in the Indian film industry, featuring Kishore Kumar and Vajayanti Mala. It was one of the topmost hits of the Indian film industry. Zeenat, how would you describe Asha ji?
I'm too surprised and shocked because when I started doing this program with her, first time I met her really, and when I saw her on stage, I said, it's unbelievable. Stage, off stage, on stage, singing, not singing, because it was like I had no problem communicating to her, talking to her. It was like I could talk to a friend of mine who's my age. There was no fear because I was her fan like all of us, and I had no problem talking to her whatever I felt like. It was like I could talk to her like my mother, I can talk to her like my friend, like my sister, like a very great singer. So I'm still shocked because I can't believe somebody who is such a great singer, who can perform like that on stage.
You are the only one probably who has sung in about 17 languages, I believe, other than Hindi and Marathi.
Bengali, Punjabi, Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada.
Wow.
English?
English, Russian.
In English, we've heard about, you created quite a sensation, when you sang with Boy George. There was a recording that you with Boy George.
Yeah.
Tell me about, how did you meet Boy George and how did this recording come about?
In London.
Uh-huh.
First I went and I did one recording.
Right.
That called Ave Maria.
Uh-huh.
Myself and Stephen Lascombe.
Oh, yes.
And Dinesh, and after that one day Stephen Lascombe told me to please come with us and see all musicians and singers and everyone, Taboo Club in London.
Uh-huh.
I went there and Boy George came and just he hugged me and he told me that I'm your fan.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So I told him, no, I'm your fan.
That's great.
After that we friend. And he's a very simple person, very simple. He told me, please Asha, come and sing in my record, that Bow Down Mister. Yes, there is no problem, money or anything. I went just like that.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And I sang for him. And that record is very popular in Asia.
You are so big by yourself. Lata ji is so big by herself. And but when you were growing up as children, in every family between brothers and sisters, they call it, they quarrel with each other. Like little children, they fight with each other.
Yes, yes.
Did you ever go through that when you were kids?
Yes.
What were the areas in which you both would quarrel when you were kids?
Very simple fight.
Simple, yeah.
She
Right.
took my safety pin. She don't give the back, and I will call. And in the house, I was very fat and small, but I'm very fat.
Uh-huh.
All they are very thin,
Uh-huh.
so I can beat them all the time.
What do you do on a day that you don't have recording? When you get up in the morning, what do you do?
I'm cooking.
You cook? Oh, you like cooking?
Yes, I like to cook very much.
I see. What's
Yes.
your favorite dish? What do you cook really well?
Everything, meat, chicken,
Yeah.
and biryani and pasanda and whatnot, everything.
Gee, that's good. So next time I
But
come to Bombay, I can
not-
come and have your food?
Please do come.
That's
Please do.
wonderful. We have the pleasure of having with us a dynamic young man, Anand Bhosle, who's also from the Bombay film industry. He's been working closely with his family, of course, in the recent past. Traveling with his mother, here's Anand Bhosle. How does it feel growing up in a family of such high profile, you know, especially with the great accomplishments of your mother?
Well, to be honest with you, for many years, I didn't know my aunt and my mother were such famous singers. We went to school as, you know, as everybody else. And at home, everybody's very simple. We all live in a joint family. Lataji, Minaji, mother, my
That's wonderful.
uncle, their children. So we're all together.
That's wonderful.
My grandmother. And we never knew they were so famous. Or, you know, it's only school friends used to tell us that, you know, do you know who your mother's, you know, or your aunt is a famous singer? And I used to tell them, no, 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 they're just mom and aunt at home. And they still are. I mean, you know,
Sure.
it's only when we go out and
Yeah.
we meet people, you know, how they greet them. That's when we sort of feel how famous they are.
I'd like to close our show today with the beautiful voice of Asha Bhosle, a playback singer from India.